traditionally, like if we're talking about players themselves, I do think Dtier's kind of got this. But I don't know. Jimmy Chonga surprised me a little bit today. I think that he did a really good job playing against Dtier. I mean, the matchup is pretty good for Falco, I feel like. But that's a lot of Ice Climbers matchups where, okay, wow.
I'm
Wow,
already
that was a
scared.
good thing.
Because immediately seeing Ice Climbers versus Byleth.
Okay, but also, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the history of this for a little bit, because Gzus is a Mario player, and I know that he has a Byleth. I've seen the Byleth before. I played it in bracket. That is so
That is a bad start.
That is not a good start. I know that he has the Byleth, but the question is, like, because I haven't seen him play it since I played him in bracket, like, forever ago.
I just don't think Byleth is good against Ice Climbers.
I actually
has a lot of stuff.
I actually disagree.
Really?
I think that Byleth has all of the tools necessary to box the characters out. Like big sword and everything.
Yeah.
You have neutral air, which is obviously really, really good for. You can use that to separate Ice Climbers, but
That's
you
true.
also have like really good kill confirms and really good combos off of it. Well, we're not gonna see any of that. Are in fact going to see none of it. Okay, well, this is gonna be really hard to come back from, especially against a elite player like Dtier. But it's doable. I mean, just don't let this happen. This is exactly what you don't want to happen. Okay, we're making it back though. We're making it back. Okay, really, really good. We're separating the climbers. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it for very long, but we did get a little bit of damage on the board.
Anytime you see Dtier grab someone, you know it's going to be a hefty percent added on. Like,
You know you're taking 60 at that point. Just
yeah.
so long. Okay. There's the back air. That's gonna take it. That's a 3-stock. Really convincing 3-stock. Really convincing 3-stock from Dtier, from the Ice Climbers. If I'm Jesus, I'm probably just gonna switch back to Mario. You got kind of bodied. I mean, I like that you're experimenting. I think you have like 2 more games to do it, but I just.
It's risky. It's a risk-reward payoff when going into something, especially when it's best of 5.
Yep. He's still going Byleth. He is doubling down on this. And this is really surprising coming from, he's a Fresno player, I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, considering like how far the first match went, I think he could possibly bring it back.
I don't know. This is really rough. I think that if he plays Byleth a little bit more carefully, then he might have it.
Definitely think he needs to go on the defensive here. Considering one grab could lead him between 60 and 70%.
Okay, he separated the Ice Climbers with the Nair, but unfortunately he could only hit one of them. Okay, now we are... Yeah. Okay, there's that down tilt sitting above off stage. Okay. Oh, he's got one of the Ice Climbers. You can see Dtier rolled through here. He's not going... He's only got 27% on the board, but he's got Nana off stage. Nana has taken a beating this stock. There's no way that character hasn't taken at least the same, if not more percent. There goes that first stock. That is actually a super good take immediately. No, the first stock.
Not gone.
I know. That's a big deal. That's a big deal, though, because now Dtier has to play the rest of this stock as Sopo. His recovery is worse. His damage output is going to be worse. He's going to have a harder time killing, which is super important when you're at 135%.
Yeah. This suddenly became a match leaning towards Dtier, and then suddenly it's even again.
I mean, yeah, if anything, like, you're just looking for, like, that one really solid hit to set up into the kill. Gzus actually may have made, a really good call here, switching to maybe not the comfort pick, but at the very least a matchup with a character that he is familiar with, that he has put time into.
I definitely think Dtier can bring this back as long as he doesn't let the stock go to waste. If he gets Dtier out of here, then it's Jesus is like I think he has
Oh, but there's that back here.
Okay.
That's a little rough. You definitely want to take the first stock and get a little bit of extra credit on the board, but you are capable of taking that stock right now, and then it basically goes right back to even.
I still think it's close. Close.
Yep. He couldn't recover anymore. That was a really rough position for Dtier. Good stuff to Jesus, like really trying to wall him out. I'm giving a lot of credit because I really want to see this go to. I want to see this go to game 5. I want him to prove that you can pick multiple characters and be successful. It could work, guys. Trust. Trust. Okay, we got the up air. We got the up air ladders. 69%. All right, you can't touch him anymore. Never mind. I'm spewing nonsense. You can touch it. Yeah, there's that back air coming off of the stage. Super good position for Byleth. There's that up tilt. All right. Dtier is kind of racking up that percent, and Anna is shimmying over on the other side of the stage. I don't know what's going on with that. Keeping them separated, though, super important. Doesn't want to commit to anything super big there. Okay, there's that up there. Oh my god, we got Skittles shield right now. Okay, that's it, yeah. There goes that next stock. We're at, we got a stock deficit. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. That's kind of huge. Dtier just SD going for the deepest of deep edge guards. Did he just grab both? Whatever. Going for a super deep edge guard there, though. That could cost him as long as, I mean, if we see a little bit of a repeat of what happened during the first stock, never mind.
That's
Never mind. Not bad. I mean, look, I'm sorry for believing in my goat. What can I say? He did get him down to the last stock. That's pretty good. It did take an SD, but...
Tell me, is that a matchup you would want to see yourself in?
Is Jesus? Yes. I'll try.
No, I think they're not doing it. Anywho, so it's back to me and Nikki on commentary. So from all the knowledge that Aqua has gave us, it's a pretty interesting matchup, especially with the Ice Climbers. So I'm not too sure who that class. But I'm pretty familiar with Ice Climbers myself. But it's definitely interesting to see where there's only one Ice Climber and not the other. Because it definitely it's a disadvantage, but it depends on how the player plays it.
And this definitely is an intense matchup. They seem to be relatively keeping it even, but again, it is anyone's game for this.
does seem from like prior experiences and prior matches that a lot of people will congratulate Dtier on how good he is with ice climbers. Very interesting play style with ice climbers. Also, with Dtier having so much damage on him, it could affect them, especially with one solo ice climb. But he can also use it to his advantage, depending on how he plays this.
Noodle, you and Cookie, you can run it now. Off the front stream. Okay. Woody and Himmy.
And it looks like we are evened out yet again.
But we also have to take into account that the damage is very, very uneven, so it does give Gzus a very, very disadvantage as he loses.
You ready to do this back?
And that is game.
You ready?
Congratulations to Dtier to winning the loser bracket of round 5.